Over here, I have the Google Chromecast, that is the Chromecast with Google TV. And in today's video, I will show you how to connect and set up this device with your TV. Now mind you, whether you have an old or a new TV, this is going to work perfectly well for you. Now let's go ahead and unbox this device. Now inside of the box, this is basically how the device is packaged, and if you come over here, you're going to find the Google Chromecast dongle itself. You can literally see the Google Chromecast dongle over here. Now on the right hand side, there is actually the remote control to control this device, and I will just go ahead and open it up so you see exactly how it looks like. And as you can see, this remote is actually very small and minimal, but of course it is going to be enough to handle this particular device. Now still inside of the box, if you come over here, there is actually this manual book from Google, which every user is actually expected to go through, and there is actually this one as well. Now just beneath all of the manual book, there is actually the charger brick over here, and this charger brick is expected to power the Chromecast dongle over here, but I'm going to show you how to connect both of them in a second. And then finally, we have this micro USB-C cord over here. Inside of the box, you will also find the batteries that comes with this device. So if you come over here, you can literally see the battery. You can pull out this inner box over here. Now without wasting much of your time, I will quickly show you how to connect all of this device to your TV now. Now first things first, you want to come over to the back of your TV, and as you can see over here, this is basically how my TV looks like from the back. The first thing you want to do is to go ahead and connect this HDMI dongle to any of the HDMI ports on your TV. Now in some cases you might just have one or two HDMI ports on your TV, but in my case, as you can see over here, I have 3 HDMI ports, that is HDMI 1, HDMI 2 and HDMI 3. Now you just want to go ahead and connect this HDMI dongle with this HDMI point to any of the HDMI ports on your TV. In my case, I'll just go ahead and plug it to HDMI 1, which is basically this one over here, just like so. Now the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and untie this cable and then plug it to the HDMI dongle that is now plugged to the HDMI port on your TV. Go ahead and plug this micro USB-C point to the micro USB-C port on your HDMI dongle, just like so. And once it is firmly plugged, you want to go ahead and plug this other end of the USB-C cable to your charger brick. So what I will just do is to come over to my charger brick, which is this over here, and then just go ahead and plug this USB-C port to the charger brick like so. And now finally you want to go ahead and connect the charger brick over here to your power source. So go ahead and connect it to your wall socket or any socket at all. Just make sure that it is actually connected to the power. Once your Google Chromecast charger is connected to the power source, you will notice that the HDMI dongle over here is now showing a white light, indicating that there is actually power flowing through it. Now what you want to do now is to go ahead and turn on your TV. Now over here is my TV, and what you want to do at this particular point is to go ahead and press on the input button of this particular TV remote. So over here is my remote control, and you can literally see the input button on the remote over here. It is usually labeled input, so I'll just go ahead and press it for this particular TV. And at this point, you want to go ahead and select the same HDMI port where the Google Chromecast is actually connected on your TV. In my case, it is actually connected to HDMI 1, and as you can see over here, there is actually the Google Chromecast already. So what I will just do is to move over to this HDMI 1 and then select it just like so. And as you can see, the Google Chromecast is properly connected to our TV. Now, over here is the remote control of my Google Chromecast. And the first thing you don't want to forget doing is to add the batteries that actually comes with the remote control. So I'll just go ahead and input the batteries now, just like so. And then you want to go ahead and close it up. And now you can see that it is now connected to my Google Chromecast, which is on the TV automatically. And now that everything is properly connected, we can now go over to the setup process. So first things first, using this round navigation button over here, you want to go ahead and select your language. In my case, I will go ahead and select English because that is actually my preferred language, just like so. Now from this page over here, you basically have two options to set up the Google Chromecast on your TV. The first is to basically go ahead and download the Google Home app from the Google Play Store or App Store in the case of an iOS device, and then just scan the QR code over here to set up the device. Now if you do not want that, you can basically just scroll down with your remote control just like so, and from here you can still set up the Google Chromecast device using just the remote control over here. Now for the purpose of this video, we'll be setting up the Google Chromecast using the TV instead, because I basically noticed that using the Google Home app sometimes might run into some issues. So what you just want to do is to go ahead and click on Setup on TV instead, just at the bottom over here. And now you want to go ahead and select your Wi-Fi. In my case, I'll just go ahead and select Redmi 12, which is my phone, and I'm using it basically as a Wi-Fi in this particular case. Now go ahead and enter your password. And now just go ahead and click on the check button over here. And at this point, your Google Chromecast should be connected to your Wi-Fi. And it will automatically start updating the Google Chromecast system. Now make sure you don't touch anything at this particular point, because it is basically installing this system software update that has been downloaded. So just give it a minute or two. Now the system is done updating, and basically this is the Google TV logo. Now go ahead and give it a minute or two. Now at this point, you want to go ahead and enter your Gmail. Go ahead and click on next. And now you want to also go ahead and enter your password. And once you enter your password, you just want to scroll down and then click on next. If you have the two-step verification on your Gmail, you will have to verify that you're actually the person logging in by checking the verification code that is being sent to your mobile phone. You can see over here, a notification has been sent to my Redmi 12, so I'll just go ahead and check it up. And on my Redmi phone over here, what I just want to do is to go ahead and click on yes, it is me, and then just go ahead and enter my password. And now my Gmail has been logged in and set up on my Google Chromecast. Now what you just want to do is to go ahead and go through this Google terms and condition, and then just go ahead and click on accept. You can also go ahead and read the Google services page, and then just go ahead and click on accept. Now go ahead and click on allow, and then go ahead and click on I agree. Click on turn on. Now at this point, you can go ahead and select the apps that you actually want to come by default on your Google Chromecast or Chromecast with Google TV. In my case, I will just go ahead and select the 3 apps over here because they are actually very important apps, and then just go ahead and click on confirm. And finally, you can go ahead and set up your power and volume control by just clicking on setup remote over here, or you can just come over here and click on not now, just like so. And now your Google Chromecast or Chromecast with Google TV is now being set up and connected to your TV. And finally, we have successfully connected and set up the Google Chromecast to the TV over here. Now what you just want to do is to go ahead and click on start exploring, or you can just go ahead and set up your profile lock. But in my case, I'll just go ahead and start exploring, and you can see our apps over here. Now over here, there is actually the app section, and this place actually contains all of the apps you actually need on your Google Play Store. Also, you can go ahead and open up any app that has been downloaded and installed into your Google TV by just clicking on it, just like so. And from here, we can go ahead and start using the application. So basically, that is how to connect and set up Google Chromecast or Chromecast with Google TV to your TV. If you find this video useful, please make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more interesting tech tips like this one.